Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy, Backdoor Fantasy Sports. We've got another prize picks video for you. We're going to be talking about the 14 game slate on Wednesday for the NBA. What is that, like the 7th, 8th? I think this is the 8th.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that slate. There's a lot of great juice on the board right now. Before we get started with that, though, if you've never tried prize picks, use our promo code. They'll double your first deposit up to $100. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because our process is we post our favorite picks and then we keep an eye on it for you guys. If anything changes, we want to hit you up with some pivot options if the lines move or if our favorite props get removed. And also, before we get into the picks, we want to just do a quick little recap because we were so close to getting back-to-back sweeps. And I want to talk about Dorian Finney-Smith just real quick. All of our other picks hit. Dorian fell short by 5 points.
He sold,
but,
man.
Well, the pick was right. It was the right pick for the way you and I run our process.
Yeah.
He had 37 minutes. He had 6 boards. That's over his average. So he outperformed his average boards. He outperformed his average assists. And he got, like 37 minutes. But he went 3 for 12 from the field. So we can't always predict for a guy having a bad shooting night. He had an off night with shooting. He went 1 for 7 from 3. So it still feels good that the process was there and we were so close to the sweep. It was just down to him knocking down shots. And also, I just want to give props to Jordy on the Bam Adebayo pick, because that crushed, and he called it out. He said every time Bam goes against the Lakers, he suns. I think you said he suns AD.
Yeah, it was a little in my head, but it paid off.
But then Bam ends up going off for 22 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists. That play wasn't on my radar. That was a great find by you. But anyways, let's get into the picks for the Wednesday slate. So to get us started, I'm going to be going back to my boy here, Mitchell Robinson. Vegas can doubt him over and over and over, and I'll appreciate these low lines. They actually have this favored to the under, and maybe they know something I don't know, but what I spoke about in the last video, I think that there are just some discrepancies in his averages from games played in the past. And I don't know why they keep running this so low, but he's averaging 12.4 on the season. I'm going to keep playing this pick until the lines move. Who's going to out rebound him on the Spurs? Like Zach Collins or Wembanyama? I know Wembanyama's tall, but Mitchell Robinson is a beast. We saw in the last game. He had me sweating for a little bit in the first half, and then I think he got 6 or 7 boards in the third quarter and just crushed. So we've got a 224.5 over under on this game. The Knicks are favored by 9.5 points. So slight chance of a blowout, but I even think that the over under is a little bit skewed here, because I don't know who hasn't been watching the Spurs lately, but they're staying in these games. They're keeping it close, and they're balling out too. But I still love this prop, so I'm running it back with Mitchell. And for my next pick, I'm going to be going with points assist prop. I like Tyrese Maxey for over 27.5 points and assists. He's been balling out this year. He's averaging 25.5 points and 7.3 assists a game. That puts us at 30, just under 33 points for this. And we've got an over under of 226.5 with Boston favored by just 1.5 points. So we got a nice, relatively high scoring game. We've got a very close spread. And the other thing about Maxey is look at this, 37 minutes on average. So if this is a close game, he's going to get all the minutes. He's in a flow right now. I feel really good about this pick. All right. So if you notice the lighting change, my light just keeps falling and we have to keep cutting. But anyways, let's get into the next pick. I'm going with PRA. Really feel good about this pick too. We're going with Scotty Barnes over 34 and a half. He's been hitting this. I mean, like the only week that he missed this was against Portland. He still went for 34. So he's been like safe for push at worst, but I'm really feeling good about him going over this in this game. And let's look at his numbers real quick. So we got an average of 22, just over 22 and a half points a game, almost 10 boards a game, and almost 6 assists. And my favorite part about it is he's averaging 36 and a half minutes a game. I love when guys are on the floor more. This game has an over-under of 222 with Dallas favored by 5.5, so it should be a close game. He's going to be on the floor, and I think he's going to crush this. So the odds for this one are 110. I don't understand why. That's why you can't get swayed by odds too often. You know, you have to like the Mitchell Robinson example from the last slate. Like, I don't know why they have these low sometimes, but I don't let that, you know, steer me away from what I believe is a good pick. So yeah, those are my 3. What do you got for us, Jordan?
Yeah, man. Loving all of those for sure. And so to start out with me, I'm going to be going with a PRA prop. I'm going to take Joel Embiid here. You know, he's just been dominant this year so far. He's putting up like MVP type numbers. This is a -110 on the over under, and it's like only a 1.5 spread. And I think the game line is pretty high. What do we got? This is NFL. So we got a 226.5 over under on this game, which is really good, and with a 1.5 spread, that is super good value. So I think he's going to be able to crush this. You know, his average on the year is 32 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists, and the Celtics are the last in the NBA when it comes to defending centers. So I think he's just going to have a crazy good game. You know, this is a -110, but like you can't always trust that, like he was saying. I think it's just because it's a high PRA, but I mean, he's been crushing it. He's only missed it once this year, so the juice is there. With my next pick, I'm going to be going with a rebounds prop, and I'm going to be going with Drew Holiday. You know, he's been going crazy on the boards this year. He's been cleaning that glass, and this is a -137 to go over. So I'm digging this pick a lot, and he's averaging like 7.5 rebounds a game this year. 7.7 rebounds a game this year. So that's pretty nuts. The value is there for us. And then with my last pick here, I'm going to be going with another PRA prop, and I'm going with Tobias Harris for more on all these, by the way. But I'm going with Tobias Harris for more on this one. You look at Tobias Harris's stats this year, and he's been going for 19 points, 6 rebounds, and almost 3 assists. So, you know, that's giving us an insane average on that. He's averaging 36 minutes a game. So the juice is there on this one as well. It's a -110, but like I said, you can't always trust that. We've been watching these games every week and every day, so we know what kind of flow these guys are in, and he's been crushing this as well. And against Boston, last time he played Boston, he had 21 points and 8 rebounds both times that he played them. They played back-to-back, and he went for 21 and 8 in both those games. So that's all we need. You know, we need him to get 23 points, rebounds, and assists, and I think he can easily crush that for us.
Awesome. Well, we want to just thank everybody again, all the new subscribers, all the comments. I want to shout out Mob Marley. We appreciate you watching the channel, man, and we're pulling for you. We're all hoping to make some cash over the NBA season. And also, quick shout out to Shane Mo 5398. Jordy and I were like so delusional because we've been hitting these slates late, and we thought like it was after midnight when I was looking, and it just said tomorrow's games, and we were just gonna stay up all night waiting for the board, waiting for the board to load, and then he threw that in there, and I was like, I just started cracking up, I'm like, thank God, because we would have stayed up. We're committed to it. So, anyway, guys, also we do have a Discord in the works. We've been questions about do we have a Discord and whatnot, and we are being very careful about how we want the community to be in there, and like all the different options we want to provide through Discord. So that's very close. We'll have it for you soon, and yeah, other than that, we will be hitting you with pivots in the meantime tomorrow, and y'all enjoy the slate, and we will catch you in the next video.
Good luck, guys.